Senator Yaya.
My name is Naya Baribe Afia.
Sorry.
Please, my order is order 72, Mr. President.
What does it say? Read. No.
Any senator may challenge the opinion of the president or the chairman by claiming a division. Mr. President, I claim a division.
In respect of?
We need to vote individually now.
Right, everyone, the electronic transmission of votes is one issue now that is trending in the nation, both online and everywhere. But of course, if we look at that issue carefully, although it seems to have been laid to rest, but some people are still not happy with it because it has not been made mandatory. Yes, it has not been made mandatory, though there are provision for it to be transmitted via electronics, but it has not been made mandatory. Now, as you all know, it's a real-time transmission of election results. That means in your polling unit, as you are concluding your election, the man in charge there, in charge of your polling unit, you don't need to do the calculation himself. All you just need to do is to send the results of APC, send the result of ADC, send the result of Labour Party, send it directly to the server, and then it is now being transmitted for everyone to view. Now, the issue now is that people are having issues with that, and it has to do with this particular concern. Yes, that particular concern is what is giving a lot of people, especially government, worries. And I want you to watch this video from Akpabio's house. Now,
you are poking problems. You are looking for trouble. I don't know why.
No, I'm looking for electoral credibility.
No. You are just like this activist looking for trouble when trouble does not exist.
No, I don't want us
I
to
have
miss
told you, sir,
an opportunity.
There is
and
no,
that
listen, Oga, America does not even do real-time transmission. Go and check.
Even Ghana beside us.
Ghana is a country of about 30 million people. You don't even have telecom provided for some rural communities. Some rural communities don't even have electricity. You are trying to disenfranchise a lot of people by pushing for what is not possible. I have told you that technologically it's not possible. See, what is not possible is not possible. What is possible is possible. Stop stampeding the Senate. Stop stampeding the National Assembly into getting into something very difficult that will put everybody in a mess at the end of the day. Then we'll now be scampering for a lifeline. Oh, let's do this as a secondary, option.
But do you agree we need transparency in this process?
Look for transparency. Every electoral process must be transparent because no matter who wins, there will always be somebody to go to court. Everybody is always aggrieved when it comes to election because everybody believes it deserves to win.
President,
Senator Yaya.
my name is Naya Baribe Afia.
Sorry.
Please, my order is order 72, Mr. President.
What does it say? Read. No.
Any senator may challenge the opinion of the president or the chairman by claiming a division. Mr. President, I claim a division.
In respect of?
We need to vote individually now.
Yes.
That motion.
this particular issue, in fact, it's as I showed to you in this video, is very worrisome. The video I showed to you before, that of Akpabio, yes, very worrisome. Of course, there was this report in the last election that hackers tried to hack the INEC portal for, I think, about 12 million, 12 million times attempts rather. And this is so worrisome. And now, if we look at so many commentators out there, they said that even US, the bastion of technology that brought these internet services, that brought anything that has to do with technology, online technology, all these, don't transmit their election in real time. That's because it is subject to security issues. It can be hacked. Now, aside that, we don't have the internet infrastructure connectivity. Now imagine you take your phone now, you are just downloading files, some simple files. All of a sudden, in most times, you can't tell me that there's hardly any time, rather, let me put it in this manner, that in a day, that you won't have one form of disruption in internet service or the other. Maybe you want to upload a file, or you want to download an app, you begin to see the app getting slow to download, or you want to send a file, you see that is not the file is not attaching, and then you begin to you admit it, yes, internet service. Now imagine doing such transmission on a large scale, where you need to have a consistent transmission on unhindered internet services. And you know these things, and we all know rather, that this thing is not stable in the country. Imagine doing that on an whole scale basis. How do we assure that in a country that we are not, we know we don't have enough internet or online infrastructure? We often hear it on radio, where you see these telecommunication companies do advert, and we call on Nigerians to help them safeguard their equipment and facilities because of vandals and vandalization. And then we have opposition now crying foul that internet, that there must be it must be transmitted real life, even when the US, the bastion of these technologies, are not doing it. What is wrong with our people? I think the right thing now is that option has been given, but the fear is that they may decide to go full-blown. The fear of the opposition is that INEC may decide to go into full-blown manual transmission of results. But of course, if there's no option, there's nothing anybody can do. So that's the situation of things. I think the National Assembly should not dictate to INEC, because they are not the one on the field. It is the one that wears the shoe that knows where it pinches him. You cannot mandate INEC to transmit via electronic or real time while they don't have facility to or infrastructure to carry out that. So it's left for them to now use their discretion. I think that's the right thing. National Assembly, to me, is on the right path. It's left for them to use that, because they are on the field. It is not the National Assembly that will. National Assembly is not saddled with the responsibility of conducting elections in the country, so they can't be in position to know better than INEC. So I'll see you in another video.